We're live. Okay. We are, for the benefit of folks watching on Facebook and YouTube, we can hear Andrea okay, but she can't hear me. So I am just going to send her a message, and I will go through a couple of slides first, then ask. Okay. All right. Comments. Hello, Tiva. What do I need? I need my slides. Oh, somebody likes Nikola Tesla, I can see. And where did Andrea go? Where are you? Oh, there you are. Okay, great. Awesome. Okay. All right, so welcome. Thank you for putting up with our technical difficulties and a slight delay in timing. So my name's Deanne, and I'm from Small But Kind of Mighty. I'm going to do a really brief intro to me in case this is your first time meeting me. I'm here with Andrea from YarnAndy, and Andrea is having slight technical difficulties. I can hear her, but she can't hear me. So we will, I'll be able to show her the questions when we get to that bit in a couple moments. So we're going to chat with her about her work as a crochet designer, the Relax and Hook event I'm hosting for September, as well as autism, ADHD, and crochet. Andrea is offering the crochet pattern for her Raspberry Croissant Shawl for free today only, and you can see a picture of that shawl right there, as part of the Relax and Hook event. So keep watching, and I will share how you can get that free download. So this discussion is for anybody who wants to learn to crochet, or if you're a crocheter, or if you're interested in how crochet can help you manage depression, anxiety, and stress. If that applies to you, then if you're watching on YouTube, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell if you don't want to miss a video. If you're watching on Facebook, then please do join the Relax and Hook event and my crochet Facebook group. For those of you watching on Facebook, I've sort of spammed the comments really with a bunch of links, but they are all in a blog post that I will share with you later. But there are links in comments to the event page, my Facebook group, and all that stuff. Regardless of the platform you are watching this video on, please do comment, even if it's just to say hello. It helps the content be seen. And let me know in the comments if you're watching the video live or if you're watching the replay. Give the video a like, and if you find it interesting, please do share it. My name's Deanne, and I'm a crocheter, crochet designer, crochet teacher. I have dealt with both major and chronic depression and anxiety for a couple of decades, and I have ADHD. Both of my sons are autistic. I teach therapeutic crochet as part of my program, the Relax Creative, master mindful crochet, and enjoy therapeutic crafting anytime, anywhere, and every day. The Relax Creative, you can find out more about that. I'll share a link with you later. Jen started my program at the end of March, and she's written about her experience in it. I've just got a quote here, which I'll have to take my glasses off for. I would tell anyone interested in learning crochet who is struggling to find a constructive mode of self-care and who is looking to belong to a like-minded, empathetic and supportive community to consider the investment in Deanne's program as an investment in yourself. You won't regret it. Although Jen didn't crochet before this program, just started at the end of March, and she's already made this rainbow shawl, which I think is really cool. Relax and Hook arose out of the Relax Creative program because I wanted to provide my students with a bunch of mindful crochet designs that they could make after they graduated. There's a blog hop component with a free crochet pattern every day for this month, September. And there is also an ebook which contains all the patterns in the blog hop plus bonus content. And there's lots of links for you, which I will share with you later. Okay, so that's me. That's my crochet program. That's Relax and Hook. And Andrea is taking part in Relax and Hook. So, Andrea, if you can tell us about who you are and what you do, that would be terrific.
Okay, hi. I can't hear anything you're saying, so this is going to be very complicated. I don't know how to fix it.
I know.
I will answer your questions based on what I see on the screen.
Perfect.
Okay, so I'm Andrea. I'm from Romania. I'm over 30 years old, and I started crocheting in 2014. I actually learned how to crochet with beads first, so I was only doing slip stitches with beads, and I made these beaded ropes.
Oh,
When I
wow.
was in the Czech Republic in 2014. Well, yeah, that's a long time ago. So I found this thread and beads in the Czech Republic in some shops, and I started learning. And when I got home, I tried crocheting with bigger things, thicker yarn and hooks, and then I couldn't stop. So now I am a crochet designer, and I create patterns for lots of different things, mostly shawls, and I will talk a bit more about them later on.
Awesome. All right. So we've got somebody saying hello from YouTube. Thank you so much for letting us know that you're here. We have a slight technical difficulties because we can see and hear Andrea, but she can see me, but she can't hear me. So bear with us. I'm just putting the questions up on screen that I have for her.
Okay. So I like to create relaxing and meditative patterns. So when I crochet, I don't like to think very much about what I'm doing. I prefer just doing things. And most of the time, I do things with my hands anyway. So crochet is a creative way of using your hands when you would use them anyway. And so my patterns have developed from this idea of I want to use my hands even while I'm waiting for something, for example, in the doctor's office, or while I'm traveling by car as a passenger, of course, or by train, plane, anything. I like to use my hands. So I thought this was a perfect opportunity to share my love of relaxing and um, I don't know how to explain this. Just, I think you get the idea.
Yeah.
Repetitive patterns.
Right.
In this
Hang on. I'm just going to type in here. Okay. Next question.
Okay, the Raspberry Croissant Shawl. I have it here with me. Sorry for the noise. So this is one of my first patterns that I published, and it's the most favorited of all time, and there are the most projects made from it from my entire portfolio because it's quite simple and it grows from a point here in the middle, and you have a 12-row repeat, and it just keeps growing, and you can make it as big as you want to or as small as you want to. You can make a bandana out of it as well, and it's only made up of double crochet stitches and chains. So all you need to do are all you need to know are two very basic stitches, and you can make this shawl. And a lot of people have made it in different weights of yarn, and you just see the pattern, and when you reach the next row, the same spot, you know what to do. And every row you have this very obvious thing that you need to do, so you just start working and just keep going. So you can work on this in wherever you are. For example, I started making this on an evening at an event, and then continued working on it on trains and the plane to Italy, and then coming back, and I finished it at home, I think, while watching TV. But the point is that a lot of people are making it because it's so easy to memorize and to just keep going.
So I will just say that we have quite a few shawls as part of this event. Okay, what's my next question? Right.
Okay. Well, crochet has been my go-to when I was very low with anxiety and more, when I was in burnout. I still am partially, but not as bad as before. So it's the thing that saved my sanity, I think, for years. I started crochet right as I began my PhD in 2014.
Okay.
I started my PhD, and then during my free time, I would make, I don't know if you know, I would make silk flowers. And when I couldn't do this because I was too tired, I could crochet in bed. I was just making small things. I started with hats and I don't remember, some tops, I think, from upcycled yarn. And then it just kept going. I couldn't work on my flowers because I needed to be at the table and a lot of stuff had to happen. But with crochet, I could just have a ball of yarn and just a hook and do it anywhere. Anywhere. I would even crochet at work when I was waiting for experiments to happen. So I had to wait a lot between starting an experiment and getting the results. So I would fill up some of this time with crochet, and it helped a lot with my anxiety.
Right.
You can just start a project or continue a project and relax and breathe and go into a place where I'm safe. So answer that question. I don't think there's a link between shawl crocheting and neurodiversity, but I think a lot of people with ADHD use crochet as a stim.
Yeah.
I believe that. And I think a lot of people who can't stop starting projects So people with 15 whips, I think many of those are ADHD who don't know that.
Right, right. It's I know. All right, hang on. I know Andrea can't hear me. I know Andrea can't hear me, but just to add to what she's saying, I think there is definitely a connection between neurodivergence and crochet. And particularly projects like shawls, which are um, uh, sort of lots of repetition, simplicity, sort of very meditative, very, very calming. And so I've got I actually did a video and wrote a blog post and linked to a bunch of studies on this very topic. So I will mention that later later once we've done questions for Andrea. So I think you've sort of already answered that one, I think.
Okay, I can answer. Is it okay? I wanted to show you something, but
Oh yes,
I will show
please.
it to you a bit later. So the main point is that I choose yarn that is very soft or pleasant or interesting to touch. For example, this shawl that I'm wearing is made of merino, yak, and silk, and it was the most pleasant experience in working with this yarn that I've ever had. And once I finish up using my stash, I will never buy anything else again. It's expensive, but when you think about it, you work on one of these for a month, it's worth it instead of, I don't know, buying acrylic that's scratchy. There is also soft acrylic, bamboo, 50% bamboo and 50% acrylic. I found that it's extremely soft and very pleasant to work with. And another one of my very popular patterns uses this yarn, and I can't find it, but I will try to find some more of this bamboo yarn. It's very,
Yeah.
very nice to just feel the yarn going through your fingers and just
Yes. Yeah.
see, it's just
Oh, oh, I don't.
and also there's chenille yarn. I will be right back.
I was just while Andrea's getting her yarn that she's
There's
talking
also
about,
there's
I
this
just had
yarn
some handy here. This
that you
is.
can make stim toys out of, and it's super soft.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah,
That's such a
so
great idea.
it's
Do you
just
have
pleasant
pattern?
to make them and then to play with them.
Hang on.
These things
Do
with chenille
you
yarn.
have
Well, not all chenille yarn is created equal, so you have to touch it first to see if you like the texture of the yarn itself.
because I would. Oh, you can't see her? Oh no. Okay, yes, I can see Andrea too.
Ah, okay. So I do have the pattern for all of these. This one and the sunflower. They're all in my shop.
Oh, amazing.
A few more, but not many.
Oh, okay. All right, I am going to get links from Andrea for her
I
STEM
will send
toy.
you links, of course, if you
Yes,
want me to.
brilliant. Yes.
Yeah, you
Okay.
can find them in my shops. You search for my name YarnAndy or my
Right.
name Andrea Kretz, and you can find all of them. This
I
I
like.
think is my second most popular pattern.
I love it. I love it. That's
Yeah,
amazing.
lots of sales on Etsy.
Okay. Let me see.
Okay, what I would tell someone considering whether or not to take up crochet as a therapeutic craft. You don't know until you try it, right? You you try it, you see if you like the idea, you see if you like what you're doing, and the main point would be start with small-ish hook and yarn size. So start with 4 millimeters or something like that. Don't go with a 10 millimeter because that will break your hand. Don't start with 1 millimeter because that
Right.
will also make you angry. And try to relax while learning because loose tension comes with it takes time to get good tension, but it's better to start with loose tension and learn how to tension the yarn while working instead of cramping up from the beginning and then you feel like you're a failure because nothing is working when you're just
Right. Right.
so take deep breaths, find a suitable hook size and maybe hook shape for your hand and a grip that you like. Some people have the knife grip and some people like the pencil grip, so just experiment with different ways of holding the yarn on your main hand, on your second hand, the hand
Right.
that holds the yarn and with holding the hook. It takes a lot of time to get good tension going, but it's fun from the beginning, so just try it.
Yeah. Okay. I think. Yes. So please comment if you have any questions for either myself or Andrea. And I would love if you shared your biggest takeaway from this video in the comments.
Yeah, I hope it helped with the depression because it did help me.
Right. So if you're watching from YouTube, then all the links that I am referring to are in the description box. Okay, so Crochet ADHD says, no, I just found you through YarnAndy. Okay, so sign up for my email list because I am going to send out an email with this video so that folks can watch the replay, and I will include all of the links, including the links to Andrea's STEM toy patterns and all that stuff in a blog post, which I will link to in the email. So I'm just trying to find. Okay. That you should be able to see a sign up for my email list in the description box for this video. So if you want to find out more about the benefits of crochet, so this is the video and the blog post that I mentioned earlier. I put them together on my top 5 benefits of them, and links are in the description box. If you're watching from Facebook, then I would say all of the links are in comments here. But again, sign up for my email list, and then you won't miss any links. If you want to, I know the folks here seem to be crocheters already, which is terrific. So please do join the Relax and Hook event. I've linked to the Facebook event if you're a Facebook person, and sign up to my email list. And there's a link to the blog post too with the free pattern from Andrea for today, which is the Raspberry Croissant Shawl. And if you know anybody who wants to learn to crochet or brush up on the basics, or would benefit from approaching crochet in a therapeutic fashion, then please do share with folks that you know, because at the moment I have a promo for my program going on, which is 30% off the cost of the program. So, and you get lots and lots and lots of stuff included. So, okay, that's it. I am done. Let me see. Let me tell Andrea. Okay, I am done. Thanks, Andrea.
Thank you as well. Thank you for inviting me.
Thanks so much for doing this.
So I can hear what you said. I hope next time we can hear each other.
All right. Okay, so bye, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us.